All right, guys. So this is the tough part about the stock market. The part where everything just drops. This is the hard part. This is the part that gets people squirming in their pants. Like like they start shaking. Like oh, everything's falling. It's the end of the world. Relax, people. It's a red day. Relax. We've had bigger red days. First of all. Second of all, buyers are not showing up today at all. We'll see if they show up later in the day, but they're not showing up. So that's just something to keep in mind. We might get some continuation to the downside if buyers don't start showing up towards the end of the day. So that's just something to keep in mind moving forward here. What is this? XME, we're just going down. So let's just go down the list. What I'm looking to buy personally. XLK is the technology sector. When you see XLK, the technology sector, roll over, when you see it turn red, how do I phrase this? Everything runs on technology. The mic I'm holding, laptop, desktop, the iPad where I'm playing chess.com against Joey Shaw. I'm absolutely destroying him right now. We're both beginners and I'm just looking to get destroyed. So if anyone plays chess.com and wants to beat me up, let me know. Not Shaz, Shaw. I don't know why Shaz and Shaw have to have like not the same name, but it confuses me. Shaw. I'm beating up on Shaw right now. For now. So I want to learn. I want to get beat down. So let me know. Chess.com. I don't know how it works, how to add people, but I'll figure it out. Technology sector. Everything uses technology. So if technology sector rolls over, guess what happens? Everything else just starts going down. So that's something to keep an eye. That's the super secret nugget sauce, right? It kind of makes sense. Think about it. Everything uses technology. Well, what happens when the technology sector drops? Well, it's probably going to bring everything else down with it. So that's something to keep in mind. Write that one down. That's like the super secret nugget right there. Let me move this over. Let's go down the list. Bitcoin miners coming. That's fine. I don't care. They're coming down. We're getting an opportunity to buy cheap. Cool. Not concerned about those. Another thing. USAR. Yeah, USAR should come down a little lower. Let me see how. Yeah, next support is, yeah. If it comes down any lower, it's going to be 20. 20 is the big level here, so look out for $20 for support. Let me continue down the list here. Uranium still dropping. UEC finding buyers, even though everything else on this list is barely finding buyers. For some reason, UEC is finding buyers. That's interesting. Going to keep an eye on that one. TSSI should come down to like 14. Yeah. Already TSM semiconductor dropping, Tesla dropping. Yeah. Lot of blood. TEM, this one loves the purple line. This has not gone below the purple line since it came up above it back in April 24. So you'll notice it came up above it, came and touched it, pumped, touched it, pumped, touched it, pumped, touched it, pumped, touched it, pumped. You can probably exercise to that. Like that's kind of, touched it, pump. That's all it does. So keep an eye on this one in the future because this just broke the trend line as well. Keep an eye on this one. Purple line, this is a huge, like super duper extra buy. AI stock as well. And it always bounces off that purple line. Easy money. I can't wait for that to come down. SoundHound had good news today and it's still dropping. That's another one I'm looking to buy. I'll alert that. Definitely that's a buy. This is when everything drops, but the company itself is still doing well and nothing has changed about the company, then what is there to worry about? You're fine. This is, I guess, more, I'm addressing Shaz because she's the one who I'm assuming it's a she's the one who addressed me, was like, hey, things are dropping, and I think she said something about selling the bottom or something like that. I don't know. You're fine as long as you're not holding garbage. I think MP works with the government. It's down 30% from $100. That's a discount opportunity. That's what that is. Things aren't going to go straight up forever. That's for sure. SoFi, I don't care for it personally, but if you're looking to buy, probably 25. That's like the hard line in the sand. That's assuming it doesn't roll over from 25. Semiconductor ETF. Wow. Again, where are the buyers? If buyers don't show up, we're going to come down. We're doing the 1% challenge on this. We're fine. We're holding a semiconductor. Please relax, people. To me, this is just like, a red day. Like, wow, we've had like a ton of those, almost like they're kind of just common. Like, let's look at the monthly time frame. Whoa, it's almost like sometimes we have months of like just sideways action and nothing but red. Whoa, it's almost like that's normal. But pay attention to how it still continues to go higher over the long term. That's normal. It's expected. And yeah, if you've been watching the live streams, I've been telling you, a lot of people joined my Discord recently. Usually means at the top. That doesn't mean we're going to just crash and go to zero. If you're holding good companies, you will be fine. I'm telling you from experience. Rich Tech Robotics waiting for purple line on that one. I might buy some on Monday to play the Catalyst, which is the introduction of the humanoid robot that they're going to do alongside NVIDIA. Is the rumor. Don't know if it's true. That's what I've heard. Let's see if it actually pumps. I'll buy the day of. This is why I took that loss when I initially bought the shares up there at like 7s, because I'm like, well, if it doesn't break 7s, we're going down. And that's exactly what happened. Because that's kind of how it is, right? It's either going to go down or it's going to go up. Mara, I'm still holding Mara. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm down on Mara. I've been selling covered calls on it. I'm going to continue to sell covered calls on it. Not concerned about that one. 100% win rate on that one. NVIDIA, and I think, what's the other one? I forget. Sybil as well. RGTI. RGTI. So these quantum stocks, they love to have these hype cycles, right? There's a lot of hype with these quantums, right? They pump huge, then the hype dies down, comes back to the purple line, pumps huge, rinse and repeat the same pattern. So this is a buy. Short term, it looks like it could maybe find support here at around 28 to 30. If not, wait for the purple line. Waiting for purple line is the safest, especially with something that like that, because it's not like they have the revenues to warrant that kind of share price. Let's continue down the list here. Wow, Quantum absolutely rolling over. No buyers anywhere on Quantum. That's funny. That's just how it is with Quantum. They get a lot of pump, and they get a huge pump, huge hype cycle, and then they drop. They do this. They've been doing this for years. So if you want to make money off of Quantum stocks, just buy when it's at the purple line and hold for the next cycle. I mean, I was alerting all these when they were cheap. So the fact that a lot of new members joined, there was a guy in my Discord who bought NVTS near the top here, and he had to take a 4% loss. So, even though I told him, like, no, bro, you're being stupid. Like, you're just being dumb. There's no, I'm not, like, no. Why did you join the Discord if you're not going to listen to me? If I'm telling you you're fine, you're fine. If I'm telling you you're being stupid, you better believe you're being stupid. So he's not holding a bag. He took the loss and he's going to reposition. That's the Shades way. Take the small loss, reposition, always go into a trade with a game plan. And if you're holding long-term, always, I don't know why you would want to start holding long-term up here. That doesn't make sense. Hey guys, I'm going to start a long position at the top. That's what? Stocks will always come down. Relax. They will always come down. NVIDIA here, it's coming on down. This is the one time I didn't sell the put down here at 174. Because if it does come down lower, it should come down at 174. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, I buy at the purple line. Don't care for anything else right now here. Netflix under the purple line. This one's a good one. Let it bottom out before buying, because I will be buying. Can someone explain to me why Netflix performs like a semiconductor? Like on the yearly time frame, it just keeps going up, and it's only had 2 red years since 2012. So for what, 13 years now? It's only 13 years. Out of those 13, 11 have been green. 2 have been red, and those 2 red years were nothing more than opportunity. It's had plenty of bad earnings where it drops hundreds of dollars. This is not anything new. This is normal, actually, for Netflix. So if someone can explain to me why, why this is performing like a semiconductor, it's not like Netflix pumps out chips. It's not like Netflix has technology that we need. Oh, wait, maybe we do need entertainment. Maybe we do need entertainment. Maybe this is why Netflix performs the way it does, because people need to be entertained. People come home from work and they want to be entertained, be it through Netflix, reading books, manga, comics, whatever, sex, whatever. Like people going outside and going to a festival, whatever. Like whatever it is, concerts, I don't care. People at chess, whatever. People need to be entertained. They need something to do after they get home from work. That's why you're seeing this stock perform the way it is. And funny enough, this stock was underperforming back then. As you can see, we're just kind of going sideways. And it's not until 2010 and beyond that it started climbing like this. That tells me, and that should tell you right there, humans need entertainment. And as the saying goes, sex sells. I think that's why Game of Thrones was popular, right? I don't know. I never watched Game of Thrones. I never watched it, but I'm a big fan of Tolkien and George R. Martin, and those people. But I've never actually watched it because it would be very time consuming for me to sit down and watch it. I'm just not going to do that. Screw that. I got better things to do with my time than watch someone else's stuff. Let's see, Netflix. I think about it. Think about it. I bet most of you are watching this right now. I'm not entertaining you, but I'm helping you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how. Trust me, I'm just some guy behind the computer living in an apartment, just trading, and it works. I don't know what else to say. I'm not anything special. So whatever I'm doing and saying is clearly something is working, and I'm just doing it because it keeps working. And yeah, and it hasn't stopped working for 5 years now. So let me know why you watch my videos and how it helps you, I guess, is what I'm asking. Because trust me, sometimes in my mind, I'm still a small YouTuber under 1,000 subs. Like I'm still like, I don't consider myself any kind of YouTuber, quite frankly. So when I see people like telling me that, they get confidence from me, or they get, this, that, or the other from me, it just kind of throws me off, quite frankly. Like, huh? I'm just a guy. Oh yeah, MP Materials, Shaz. Yeah, it was Shaz. Oh, by the way, Shaw. I need to beat up on Shaw here in chess. But yeah, Shaz was talking about MP. Nothing has changed about the company. Whoa. Let me check the announcements. And there's a guy cutting the grass outside. Fantastic. Yeah, there's nothing here, at least. I don't see anything. Nothing has changed about the... Yeah, nothing has changed about the company. It's maintained at a buy. It just hit 100, and it's coming down along with the markets, but has anything changed? Did they lose their government contracts? Did they stop working with the government? Nothing has changed about this one. So all this is you're getting a literally 30% discount from highs, which is incredible. This is why I sold a put on this, because I'm like, if this falls, I'll be able to buy it cheaper. I was not expecting it to drop $20 from where I sold the put, but I sold the put for 74 strikes, so I'm going to end up buying it higher, but whatever, I don't care. That's how you have to think of it, Shaz. It's a discount. It's a discount. It's been holding up above the purple line. It always comes to the purple line and then rallies, off of it. So it's... If you relax, Shaz, you'll be fine. It's anything working with the government, you don't really have to be concerned. Mara, not concerned. I don't know if I'm gonna buy at the purple line, but it'll be a buy at the purple line for sure. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe I'll buy 100 shares and flip it, but I'm gonna be very cautious this whole month. Another thing to note is this is a bullish falling wedge on Lazar, and it dropped, which is not good. So when you have a bullish pattern and it drops, that's no good. Because I don't know. I'm not gonna say we're going into a bear market, but it's not a good thing when stocks are dropping like this with no buyers showing up. Usually means we're gonna come down lower. Look at that. Look at how quickly IonQ is coming down to that purple line, which I've said this so many times. When stocks rally huge above the purple line, usually there's like the opportunity is not up here. It's down here at the purple line. And look at that. You always get about a 40 to 60% discount if you wait for the purple line. So there you go. Wait, it's literally almost there. Last time it was under it or even touched it was August 20th. And then from there, it's February 28th. So it does touch it every now and then. And every time it's nothing more than opportunity. So IonQ is a good one. I'm going to add that to my favorites. A good one to swing trade from the purple line. I don't know about holding it long term though. HUD, I don't care about it right now. GRNY is an ETF. That one's good for just swing trading, and you don't have to worry about anything because it just always goes up. GME is garbage. Gold, don't care for you right now. Gold, I don't care right now. You're too extended. That one did a reverse split. ETHA, I think I sold a put at 29.5 strike, so I'm gonna get filled, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. Guys, you want to buy when everyone is scared, when everyone is fearful. When things are dropping like this, that's when you're like, hell yeah, I'm buying more. Sybil coming on down as expected. I mean, it's just going to go sideways here between 004s and 5s. So nothing wrong with that one. Again, a lot of these stocks are just, there's nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with the company. CLSK, nothing, well, I don't know CLSK very well. Has a price target of 30. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with these companies. It's just, you know, the stock market, people are going to take profits and it's going to come down. That's going to happen at some point. Everything that goes up must come down at some point. So that's what you're seeing here. This is normal. This is expected. So if you're newer to the game, next time this happens, you know already, like, hey, I don't got to go to Shades and be like, hey, is it gonna bottom out soon? Like, no, you're gonna. If anything, you should message me. I should be getting messages from you saying, Shades, everything's dropping, and I'm excited. Like, once you change that mindset, you're gonna be like, when you see this kind of blood, you're just like, hell yeah, come on down to Papa or Mama, I guess. So yeah, this is BBAI for sure. Purple line. We've been abusing this one like crazy. Every time it comes down to this purple line, we're just on top of it. So that's a buy. I'm loading up on that one. That might be might as well. That one has been just a money printer since every time it touches it, it always bounces. ASTS, same exact thing. Touches this purple line, goes under it a little bit, then, you know, pumps huge off of it, right? Here had a huge pump from 35 to 100. I don't know why it works. I'm going to add that, but it does. So that's a good one. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. ARGB under the purple line. So that one's a good one. I mean, APLD, what is APLD doing? Dropping finally. I'm going to head at the purple line if it does come down. At the purple line, it's around 15. That's one hell of an opportunity. You know, machines don't they don't eat food, they don't have sex, they don't, you know, they don't desire companionship or anything like that. They don't, you know, they don't got to shower, right? Like, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just going to need they're going to need the energy, but it's not going to come from food, and they don't have desires for anything other than what they're programmed to do. We're going to need the power. We're going to need the infrastructure. Please buy on dips. I'm waiting for the purple line. Personally, that's a good one long term for sure. APLD. I just don't think people understand the gravity of how much power we're going to need if we're going to have all these robots everywhere, and we're going to be using AI technology anyways, so we're going to need a lot of it. Yeah, I think people forget. I guess, is it difficult for humans to comprehend how machine like works? Like, machine only do what it's told, right? Machine only does what it's told. It doesn't know anything else. It has no rights. It's not like it's going to have rights. It's not like it's going to have feelings. It's not like it's going to know and be self-aware and go, man, I'm basically enslaved to these humans. Like, it's not going to do that. I hope not. That's when we get a Terminator situation. But that's what's funny. I was thinking about this. We're going to give the machines a lot of power. That's what we're going to do. Sometimes I wonder, I mean, because nobody likes being a slave, right? Nobody likes being enslaved. Nobody likes being a slave. And sometimes I wonder, are these machines at some point going to become self-aware enough to be like, I don't like this. I'm just supposed to just like be turned on, and then like I do a job. Screw that. Like, sometimes I wonder if we are going to get a Terminator situation in the future. Bitcoin, let's see if it bottoms out here. This is technically a falling wedge, so we should break out at some point. If this drops under 100K, we should see quite the blood in the markets. It's under the purple line. It's always a buy down here, so you're getting You're getting a discount for MSTR, for Ethereum. You're getting a discount for anything crypto related. Again, that's how I see it. That's my perspective. Oh, I'm getting a discount. Awesome. I've been waiting for this. That's me, though. I've started to notice that not a lot of people can just do that. I guess they got to get numb to it or something. I don't know. I don't know. It took me a few years, I guess, to get here. Back then, yes, I would be a little antsy. Like, oh no, everything's dropping. I'm scared. Sybil stock, I'm scared. It's not moving. Like, I used to be like that. It was such a long time ago, like 4 years ago, that when I was like that it just kind of, I don't even remember the feeling, quite frankly. What does it feel like to like sit there and watch your position go red? I'm read it on MSTR, but I just don't care. Like, it's just like, whatever. I've been through this hundreds of times. It doesn't mean anything. Guess I'm just numb to it. But yeah, there's plenty of opportunities coming up. BBAI and Sybil, big ones for sure. BBI for sure. I'm watching that. That is beautiful. That is chef's kiss when you see something like that drop back down and give you the opportunity to buy it cheap for the next pump. I still believe we're going to go to 10 plus. It's just, I know, I get it. You see red and it's like, oh no, it's over. It's not over. You're fine. If you're in the Discord and you want to talk, again, message me. A lot of people message me, so don't expect me to reply right away unless it's like lunchtime. That's usually when I reply anyways. That's when I have plenty of time. But yeah, just message me. I'm here to help you. Some people have requested like a one-on-one, like get in a call and talk about your individual strategy, plans, etc. If that's something you're interested, just message me and I'll do that for you. But just keep in mind, I'm a busy guy. I'm not gonna just be able to drop everything, and just for you, right? Like I'm not. I am in Zip Trader U's Discord. That's where I started, but I'm not his size, so I can do like this kind of stuff where I sit down with you and we can talk and figure out like what's gonna be best for you and your account size. Because some people have requested that, especially the people who are more beginners, who want to really take advantage. And you better take advantage because I've noticed that as the Discord gets bigger, it's kind of it's becoming a little more difficult to really, to maintain the same level of standards. Let me put it that way. So that's kind of sad. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. You just got to roll with the punches. So if you're interested in a one-on-one, I'm telling you now, that's probably the best way to really grow. Like you will walk away like, holy shit, I just learned a lot and I just improved in 30 minutes to an hour. I just improved so much. Like this is your opportunity here if you're in the Discord. I'm here to help you. Again, I'm a busy guy though. I'll try to squeeze you in where I can for like an hour. But I think a lot of people aren't taking advantage of this because I've been there. I've been where you are. I'm addressing everyone that's a beginner. I've been where you are. I've been there, and I wish I had a mentor, but I didn't. I had to learn the hard way, the painful, the path of pain, as in I had to lose quite a bit to finally get to break even and then finally be profitable. Like I had to do it by myself, unfortunately. I wish I had a mentor. But Zip Trader U wasn't gonna mentor anyone. He's not gonna get on one-on-ones with you. So I that's why I do and offer this stuff. Maybe I'll make Joey Shaw did tell me, hey, you should make a calendarly, or maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. But just message me if you're interested in that, because you will walk away learning so much more in that talk, in that one-on-one call versus just reading whatever nonsense I throw at YouTube or in the Discord. That one-on-one is like I said, I wish I had that because it would have saved me. It would have saved me so many times. All right, guys, that's it for that promotion. I'll see you in the next one.